Hello everyone. I'm on a little break here at Beachbody headquarters, so I figured I would bring it outside and take some of the top questions that I'm asked. These questions are coming from my Facebook fan page. We pulled the top 5 questions that I was getting, and I'm giving you guys my answers. So the first question I get is how to break through a plateau. There are so many ways you can actually go about this. Usually when people hit a plateau, what they're saying is, I've stopped losing weight. So change it up. That's my biggest tip for you, is to change it up when you've hit the plateau. So if you've been using the same weights for more than 2 weeks at a time, you need to bump them up. You need to lift heavier. If you're gonna stick with the same weights that you have been using, then you wanna try to get in more reps. But either way, you wanna change, like I said, what you're lifting or how many reps you're lifting. If you always work out in the morning, change it up. Try to do it in the afternoon, try to do it in the early evening. It's just a shock to your body. The key here is that you're trying to shock your system one way or another. Another thing to breaking your plateau is pay attention to the details. Are you being meticulous about your eating? Or are you doing things like, I can eat my kids one last chicken nugget. Oh, I can have that little bite of something. Really watch the food because it can creep in faster than you realize. Those are the 2 biggest things when you're trying to break through a plateau, is to change it up and be meticulous about your eating. The next question I always get is how to get your body back after baby. This one I could go on and on about, you guys. It's actually a topic I really enjoy talking about, pre and postnatal fitness. So getting your body back after baby. The first thing I want you to remember is it took 9 months to gain weight. So don't expect to lose it all in the first 2 or 3 weeks that you're home. You're home with your baby, take your time and enjoy being with your baby. But when you are ready to get back to exercising and you have been cleared by your doctor, 1, start slow. So put the baby in a stroller and go for a walk. It's actually how I lost most of my weight with my son. I would take him for a walk in the morning and a walk in the evening. You're home, you're usually off work, even for a couple of weeks. Honestly, you probably start to go stir crazy in the house. So get out and just move your body. It will start to let go of the weight. Again, pay attention to your food. So make really healthy, clean choices. If you're breastfeeding, make sure you're eating enough and getting enough calories so that you can keep your milk supply up. But again, try to stay away from those treats, that late night snacking, that sort of thing. Drink plenty of water. Remember, you don't have to do it all at one time in the day. So as a new mom, you're constantly trying to juggle everything. Feeding the baby, feeding yourself, cleaning the baby, all of those things. Every little bit counts. So when the baby's down doing tummy time, if you get down there next to your baby and you do sit-ups or push-ups or planks, anything like that, walk holding your baby, all of that adds up, all of that will count. But like I said, you just need to take it slow, and remember, it took 9 months to put the weight on, so don't expect it to all fall off in the first 9 weeks. Give yourself a little bit of time. Another question I get asked is, I see this one a lot. I work the night shift, so how do I get fit? All right, here's where I'm not the nicest of people. We all get the same 24 hours in a day, so working the night shift really is no different than working a regular day shift, in my opinion. I get it, you're working at night, but once you've adjusted to that nighttime schedule, that's your daytime. You're at work, you come home, you probably do a few things when you get home from work, and then you go to sleep. It's really no different than somebody who gets up at 6 a.m., works all day, comes home. Unless it's the first week or 2 where you're adjusting to the time frame, you just need to plan accordingly. Plan to either get up a little bit earlier before you go in for the night shift, get your workout in, prep your food, or stay up when you get home from your shift, get your workout in, prep your food. But like I said, one way or another, we're all given the same 24 hours in a day, and what you do with it will determine your success. So be disciplined, plan when you're gonna get that workout in, do your meal prep, and that is how you will get fit on the night shift. Let's see, how do we overcome mean people? This one is really just, I feel like this question I get a lot, but it's just subject to your own personality and how you deal with it. We're all gonna be hit by haters at some point. I get it a lot on social media. Somebody always has something to say about how I exercise or what I look like, what I wear, what I feed my son. For me personally, I have to just ignore it, because if I really sat there and dwelled on what everybody says about me all the time, of course that would start to get to me. But there's a lot of positive things being said all of the time too. So surround yourself with people that are gonna build you up. And I say try to ignore the ones that tear you down, because they're trying to tear you down for a reason. They're not feeling good about themselves. They're jealous of what you're doing. But focus on you. I think that that's the most important thing, is when you focus on yourself and what makes you happy, it's a lot easier to ignore the mean comments when they do come in. Last question for the day: how do I exercise living a busy lifestyle? Again, we're all given the same 24 hours in a day, so if it's important to you, you'll make time for it. If not, you'll make excuses. Exercise is like everything else in your life, you guys. Plan for it. Put it on your calendar. Schedule it just like you would schedule a meeting with work. But like I said, if it's important to you, you have 24 hours in a day. You can find 30 minutes in that day to exercise. Look at your schedule, plan ahead of time, and say, this is when I'm going to do it. We all have busy schedules. You just have to make time for it. All right, guys, there it is. Those are my answers to your top 5 questions that I got on my Facebook fan page. For next time, let's do this. Leave your questions below, and I will pull from this list off my YouTube channel, and I will answer the top 5 questions from this list. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.